Hello, welcome back to Your Comments Matters. I'm your host, Carol Love, and we're continuing our part on the war that's going on right here in our day and time. Well, today's video, this is season 26, episode 27. This is coming again from NBC News, and the title of this video is Trump Gets Iran War Briefings through strike video montages, U.S. officials say. Ooh, now this ought to be very interesting. So, in other words, they're saying that he's getting his briefing, rather than detailed briefing from the officials, they're just putting some little videos together and these little short clips and showing him all this damage that's been done, and that's his briefing. And that's the president's briefing. He needs to change the people that surround him, don't they? All right, then, everyone. With that being said, let's take a look at the video. And right after the video, we're going to get your comments. Now, just to say, let me just make this point that when this video aired, it got over 8,000 views. So, again, as you know, right here, we got some of those comments, and they're going to be on the show. But first, let's take a look at the video.
New exclusive reporting that President Trump's daily briefings include video montages of the biggest, most successful strikes on Iranian targets. But how is that sort of shaping the broader perception or his perception of this war?
Yeah, so we spoke with a number of different people for the reporting on this story, and we were told that the military every single day creates videos probably similar to the ones that you're seeing here now of some of the biggest explosions, some of the biggest strikes that the U.S. is taking against Iran. But some of the people we spoke with were a little concerned that the president is seeing these videos and he's not necessarily getting the other side. So while he's aware of the U.S. military strikes and the U.S. military successes, which candidly have been pretty extensive so far throughout the 4 weeks of this war, he's not necessarily hearing what it is that Iran is still capable of doing. So, for instance, one of the anecdotes that we heard about was when several weeks ago, early on in the war, several U.S. military refueling planes were damaged in a strike from Iran. And the president found out about that from the media. He saw it in the news. He was frustrated by that. When his briefers explained to him what exactly had happened, he took to Truth Social and said, well, you're not telling the good side of the story. You need to be telling what the successes are and not just the failures. And he specifically referenced that. Some of the officials who we spoke with as part of this story are concerned that he's just not hearing enough about, frankly, both sides of this war right now.
Yeah, to really balance that narrative more accurately. Courtney Kube there from our DC Bureau. Courtney, thanks.
We thank you for watching.
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the video on the briefings that President Trump gets during this Iran war. So you heard it right there. As she said, he's not getting the full picture. They're just giving him these little video clips, this montage of videos. And he's getting frustrated because of not getting the full picture. So with that being said, let's go over to the comments, shall we? And let's hear what individuals have to say about this video that was seen here. Take a look at our very first commenter coming from Blissful Kitty Seattle says, Big Macs and Diet Cokes for dinner, adrenaline minute videos for intelligence. Oh, you didn't get no thumbs up on that one. But you know what? That's a good comment. That is a good one. You can give him his favorite food to eat. And for intelligence, you're just going to put together some quick little videos? No wonder the man is frustrated. Okay. Take a look at another commenter coming from John Downer. Trump is governing by being propagandized by his own staff. Now, John, see, that's what we were just talking about. That's what Blissful Kitty is referencing too. Now, John, your comment got 6 thumbs up on that. You should have gotten more because that's basically what it is. He's being propagandized by his own people. They're not giving him the full picture, just tickling his ears, giving him what he want to hear. Whew. And this is intelligence. This is the administration. Take a look at another commenter. Wang G says, no ceasefire or halt. because Israel will not allow it. Ooh, you know that's true. Because even just now, recently, they supposed to have this MOU deal, method of what, understanding or something, memorandum of understanding that the war was supposed to stop. And a lot of people were saying, Israel ain't gonna let it happen. But we sure did. We saw that Israel attacked Lebanon again, didn't they? Wow. See, we commenters know more than what these people are being around high officials. We know more than what they know. Take a look at another commenter. This one is coming from the Great One. 2503 says, he will fall asleep if they show him anything else. Oh my goodness. You got 17 thumbs up on that one. That comment reminds me of when Biden was in office, right? Oh my goodness. Y'all remember how Trump would talk about sleepy Joe Biden, huh? Y'all remember that? Joe Biden was sleepy. He had a tag name for him. And as I said before, be careful with your words. They'll come back and boomerang on you. Now look who's falling asleep. Take a look at another commenter. This is coming from Truth Teller. Truth Teller 8888 says, who is winning? And if you were to poll people around the world, hands down, Iran is winning this war. That's what people are saying. And again, y'all need to check out the Legos. I did a few videos on the Lego that Iran is doing, those Lego video games. Man, they are powerful. I love them for the music. Oh, the beat gets you in the mood. Okay. All right, then, everyone. That's going to do it for our show here today. Thank you for your comments. Why? Because your comments matter. That's going to do it for the show. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing right here to Your Comments Matters.